hello fellow tankers, Space Bandit here with another episode of World of Tanks. And today we're gonna start something different. I want to talk a little bit more about map positions, specifically some locations that are quite OP on certain maps. And we're gonna start today with Arctic region. We are in a Chisel being one of the best medium tanks in the game. Honestly, that's just my opinion. But we're not going to talk about Chisel today. We're going to talk about medium tank strategy and what to do when you spawn on a southwest side of the map. So it doesn't matter which mode, which game mode it is, it will still apply. You will still probably work it the same way. So usually on this map in the early stages, if you want to get early damage, you need to take the position that 100 LT has taken right there. Because from this position here, you can spot tanks crossing the A line or the B line, and potentially you can get some shots across. Like you can see me here doing that. Unfortunately, that shot dips on the IS-4, but we have a lot more customers coming this way, so we basically putting freebies early in the game and getting early damage. At the same time, you're spotting all of these tanks that are going into this area at A5. So you will know what the team's distribution is at any given point, depending how many tanks you spot from this location. Now, mind you, you have to have reasonably decent crew skills and have view range around 450 in order to get these guys spotted crossing. As you can see, my crew on the Chisel is not the greatest, but I guess these guys' crews must be even worse because they weren't even spotting me. And now once we put those shots in, this position is broken. And the reason why this position is broken and will no longer be effective is because the opponents can come up onto C3 area, that little hill there, and they'll be countering your position where you are over here right now. But now, since I know that majority of the Reds are coming to location C2 to brawl, we know that the opposing flank is exposed, and with medium tanks mobility, you are able to relocate. So what you want to do is make sure you relocate without getting spotted in the middle, because I could have actually came through the middle on this map right now, but if I gotten spotted, I would have probably gotten in trouble. In this case, I go undetected and I go easily on this side of the map, and I can support these guys that are on this side of the field. So I was gonna go and help this heavy tank, I think it's an IS-7, help him push through this side of the map, but then all of a sudden I noticed that I have shots at this Wheezy tank destroyer, so we have no rush right here, we're not spotted. We're sitting here and we basically have freebies that we can put into this guy. Unfortunately, it's not an easy shot. We can only see top of his superstructure there, so it's not gonna be easy shot to penetrate him. But once he turns his tank a little, I'm able to put some shells into him. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time just shooting. Why not? I mean, it's, you know, free damage. I don't have to be anywhere else at this point in time. I'm not getting pushed, so I can easily take my time, fully aim the shots, and see if I can pen them. Unfortunately, those are not easy shots, but regardless. So now that he disappears, we're gonna move forward. And this time we're going to try to push. Actually, it's an E5, not IS-7. So we're going to try to push through this side. We see this E3 over there, so we're going to try to come from a different angle so that we can provide crossfire. At the same time, I'm checking if there's no one else with him here. That's the important thing. And if you're in an E3, guys, you never go alone like this, because, you know, you get tracked and people go behind you, you're screwed pretty much. You always need to have a friendly with you for your own protection. So here we're just gonna put a shell into him. I was thinking about tracking him. I could have tracked him right here, but I didn't, because I still see his full sight. If he turns to see me, then he's gonna be basically my friendlies are gonna put shells into him. Here we track him, and I was gonna track him again over here. I probably should have, but I decided to go for damage instead. So we put a damaging hit into him, and he turns towards us now. So we're not going to engage him, and he gets taken out of the game. So again, we're going to continue pushing this weak flank to see what else is here. We see a couple of tank destroyers that are sitting at, what is it, C9? So they're going to be kind of difficult to get out of there. That's a pretty difficult position. But we'll see what else we can spot here. We spot this Wheezy. We see his back, but unfortunately he runs off. I probably should have been shooting at the artillery instead. So we see what else to shoot at over here, but we see this FV4005. But the last thing I want to do is exchange fire with this guy, because if he hits me, he can knock me out easily. So last thing I want to do is fight him at this point in time. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn back and go into center of the map. As you noticed, there is a light tank and there was a heavy tank in the middle. So paying attention to my mini map, I want to engage this light tank. I don't know what it is. It is Tusk right here. So we put a shell into him. I didn't know which way he was going to turn, so I kind of turned left. And he turned left at the same time, so that didn't work out. But we're going to see if we can line up a shot at him and see if we can take him out of the game. With this shell velocity, I don't need to lead my shot a lot. I don't know what that shell went. That was weird. Operation overhaul. Fix the game. Anyway, so we missed that shot on a light tank. But at this point in time, as you can see, our friendlies won location C2. So they won that part of the map. And we pretty much won this side of the map. So it should be just a closing time at this point. And getting final damage or end game damage is quite important too if you want to raise your stats. So that's important as well. So you want to be aggressive enough to engage all these tanks at the end, but you have to be careful not to get yourself outnumbered, because it is possible at the end of the game you want to run off, you want to get more damage, but all of a sudden you run into 3 tanks. So you gotta be sure that that doesn't happen. Here I don't know what the hell happened. That was fully aimed shot, or almost fully aimed shot, and that didn't go anywhere. It hit the ground. And this gun on Chisel can do that every once in a while. But anyway, we're gonna change the angle here again. Use our mobility. We're gonna climb up the hill from here, and we'll see if this chieftain is paying attention to us. Our IS-7 is coming up as well, so he's probably paying attention to our IS-7. And he is, so we have an easy side shot at him right here. So we take him out of the game. Now only 2 TDs and an RD left, so we're gonna try to get some more damage here. The game is pretty much over, but we line up a shot at this RD and that shell goes somewhere. Hello Chisel. That's what this tank does every once in a while. Operation overhaul. Fix the game. Regardless, we're gonna try to lose 6 cents over here because I didn't want to get hit by Artie. So he saw me doing this Artie safe maneuver. Now that I know that Artie is gone, we're gonna try to engage this Wheezy. We're gonna put some premium shells in because it's gonna be quite difficult to penetrate his superstructure here. He's angling a little bit. Probably that's why. If he was sitting flat on the ground, I should be able to pen him. But because he's angling slightly up, it's gonna be a difficult shot. Look at that, he puts a huge shell into me. He rolls quite a bit too. And I can't pen him. I can't pen him at all. So we're gonna try to step and repeat, maybe eventually be able to pen him. But all of a sudden he turns, which he shows us his side, so we're able to penetrate him easily. And now he turns and shows us the entire side, so that's an easy penetrating hit as well. And now we're gonna just push up and try to finish him off. The shit barn gets taken out, so it's just him remaining right now. And our mobility allows us to get in here behind him, aim the shot up, and take him out of the game. So that's in a nutshell a strategy that I utilize on this map when I spawn on the southwest side of the map. Again, doesn't matter which mode, which game mode I play. And obviously you have to have reasonable crew skills in order to do this, especially early in game, and that spotting that you're doing early in game. As you can see, nothing phenomenal, class 2 game, but we did manage to put up over 5k damage with 14 penetrating hits. So I hope this video is useful to you guys, and maybe I'll make a few more videos like that in the future so that you guys are aware map positions and what you can do early game and late game at the same time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out CloneGuy72 and Garadini. Links to their channels in the description section below. Until next time, happy tanking, Space Bandit checking out.